Sayyid Abdul Hussain Sharafuddin, born in Yazmain in the year 1290 and died in the year 1377, buried in the holy shrine of Imam Abdul Hamid.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد.
This great scholar, there are many great scholars, but this great scholar had certain attributes. His personality was such that he was not only firm in his faith, but he was humble. He was eloquent in his speech. His speeches were heard by people of all sects. And he was an open-minded person. At the age of 32, reaches the status of Ijtihad and then goes back to his hometown, Yaman, and then from there he leaves that place and travels to Egypt, where he meets the Sheikh of Al-Azhar University, Sheikh Salim al-Bishr al-Malik, and does not go to him with any kind of impression that one would create when you go to see somebody of that status. He goes in as a simple person, not showing that he's a mujtahid and an alim. And they have an encounter. And soon, Sheikh Salim al-Bishr finds out that he is not an ordinary person. So he said, I want to engage with you. I have a lot of questions in my mind, and I want to engage with you in a conversation, in a dialogue, in a debate. And so he seeks permission. At the end of 112 letters of communication or so, there is a book that is compiled, it is called Al-Murajaat. It's available. Even if you have an opportunity to read the first 5 letters of it, you will find the status and the level of this saint, of not only of his knowledge, but how does he have those meetings or dialogues or debates or contests or answers to questions. When we have meetings, when we go to meeting, our objectives are to win and make somebody lose. Said Abdul Hussain goes to this, enters into this dialogue through letters, and his objectives were very different. First and foremost, he presented the best of Allah. The best of Allah. You will see, you will read the words in these letters and you will find how much of respect is he giving to the other person. Although he knows he has to convey a message. But he starts with the best and above, the best of the Allah in his encounters. And then he gives the pure knowledge, the streams of knowledge that flows from the Holy Ahlul Bayt that he acquired in his house. And finally, he concludes with a unity, a message of unity from among all Muslims. At the end of the meeting, or the end of the encounter of the Q&A, it doesn't happen that he is on one side and the other one is on the other side. No, they work towards unity. In the very beginning, he mentions that to Sheikh Salim that we are going to work towards the objective that we have reminded us, which is the unity of the Muslims. Now consider, how do we attend our meetings? How do we go into contests, dialogue and debate and all those kinds of things? When the preparation is done to win over the other. Which means what? If you won, did you make the other person lose? He is your brother in faith. How can you do that? So never consider that you are going in to win. That is not the objective. The objective is to bring everybody together. And therefore, the second thing that one needs to keep in mind is that before you went into that meeting, did you do any riba of those people whom you were to encounter? Or after the meeting, did you end up doing riba of those brothers in faith? If you did it, you have spoiled your ibadah. The purpose should be for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And therefore, riba is not permitted at all. And the third thing would be that after having those conversations, did you show the best of your Allah in your conversation? or you came up with various kind of high-tone messages that you don't understand, you have no knowledge, you will be end up in the fire of hell, and things like that. In a conversation, in a debate, in a discussion, in a meeting, one needs to present the best of the akhlaq. And the fourth thing is that during that entire meetings and discussions, did all of you acquire and become more knowledgeable from where you were before? Or you ended up becoming more ignorant from where your position was? And the fifth final one is that at the end, are you still brothers in faith, meeting each other without any bad feelings in your heart? Then you have succeeded. Then you have succeeded in having those meetings, in having those conversations, in having those debates. But if that is not the case, think again and learn from the ulama al-Shia who have set examples for us, who are the ones who acquired this knowledge and practiced it the way the Holy Ahlul Bayt alayhi salam had taught us. Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد.
ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا وهب لنا من لدنك رحمة إنك أنت الوهاب. ربنا اغفر لي ولوالدي وللمؤمنين يوم